Well, today's Sunday. I'm probably not gonna. I got out here late. I don't even know what time it is. It's probably 10 or 10:30. My wife and I, we sat in the front porch and just reminisced this morning. Had a good time talking about old times. And I'm probably not gonna get. I had hoped to get out here at the crack of dawn and have these handles sanded and buffed out, and then the Kydex sheaths made and the edges put on, and then ship them tomorrow. Ha! Double ha! Ha! I'm going to do a little work on the handles today, and maybe I'll get the handles sanded up, and tomorrow do the... I don't like to be rushed, and I did start late, because when I get rushed, I start making mistakes. So, this is Patrick L's. Got a lot of hand sanding to do on this. I'm sorry. This is Donald Duncan's. This is Patrick L's, the white oak. This is Rob's, the desert ironwood. Gonna do a little bit of rounding right there. I don't know if you can see it. Right here, I got too square of an edge. I need to put it back on my small belt sander. I'm going to do that right now. Anyway, I got Ann's and Patrick Z's boxed up and ready to go with their addresses on, and I'll probably get them mailed tomorrow. So I'm going to piddle around a little bit and start sanding and see how far I can get on these today. Going Pakistan. I think I'm going Pakistan. I really think so. Okay, that was enough. So, we are sanded up to 600 and buffed. And now we're ready for a sheath and an edge. And I am going to do that tomorrow. And maybe I can get these shipped tomorrow. If not, it'll definitely be Tuesday. So, black on black, this is Donald's. He wants black sheath, black cord. I don't know why this won't. Here, let's put it up against the belt. Patrick L. That is white oak. I like it, and I'm going to try to find some more of that. It's curly white oak. Okay, Nikki wants another one. I sent her the one in the pink camo, and she wants another one that is white on white and white. White handle, white sheath, and white cord. So I've ordered the Kydex, and I've ordered a pearl. It's synthetic, but it's a pearl-looking white handle, and I should have them by the end of next week. And I've ordered some white Kydex, and I'll have to order some white cord. I don't have any, but I'm only going to order 25 feet of it, since probably not going to have much of a calling for white cord. Anyway, I got a lot further than I thought I would get on these. And tomorrow, I'm going to come out here early, make me some Kydex sheaths, and put the edges on them. And maybe I'll be able to get to the post office before the day is out. See you tomorrow. Well, I thought I would show you our first tomato of the year. Oh, fresh off the vine. Delicious. And this little weird dog likes tomatoes. He's the only one. And when I cut the end off the tomato, I always give it to him. All right. I did something really smart this morning. I unsubscribed from 4 more of the Doomsday Sky is Falling Buy My Product preppers. because it has become painfully obvious to me that their sole motivation for doing videos, and sometimes several a day, and I'm the one person I'm not talking about is Southern Prepper One. This guy is putting out some on the ground, boots on the ground is what he calls it, information from people who are in key positions to give information that affects them or their business is being affected by. And it's really interesting, and it does give you an insight into problems that, you know, you're not getting anywhere else. So anyway, so I'm subscribed to 0 prepping channels. Just unsubscribed from Canadian Prepper, and there's another guy. He's a nice guy, but every headline is the sky is falling, and I'm tired of it. And you know, no one can deny that our world is changing fast, and it's not changing for the good, it's changing for the worse. But you know, you got to wake up and live every day and try to be happy. And when you're constantly immersing yourself in bad news, it absolutely, without a doubt, has an effect on your happiness. So here we are. I did another good thing last night. Okay, I sold the Texas Rumble. I sold that a few days ago. And then somebody sent me money that I wasn't expecting. I sent a knife to a friend of mine and his wife because they've sent me so many. This is about half what they've sent me, and it's very, very expensive shipping. And I sent him a knife from one of the hoof rasps that his wife sent me, and then they sent me money. I know there was no need for that. Anyway, I used that money in the Texas Rumble, and I used it to buy steel because I'm getting low on steel. This is my last bit of 3/16 is right there, and that's what I make my BC specials. And this is my last bit of 1/8 inch that I make the dinner skinners, the 4-finger neck knives. Oh yeah, that's what I'm calling them, the 4-finger neck knives, and the 3-finger neck knives. Here, I'll show you. And you know, this is the 3-finger neck knife, and this is the 4-finger neck knife. So that's what I'm calling it from now on. That way I can, you know, if I just say 3-finger or 4-finger, you know what I'm talking about. And I completely forgot about this wood I had up here. I believe, God, I can't remember what this wood is called, but it is some really beautiful wood, and it's stabilized. And I have some more. Let me get this out of the way. And I can't remember what this is, but I thought I was out of the, is this white oak? I think this is some more white oak. And that's what it looks like on a knife. So when I get, okay, put it away, Brad. All right, I'll do that later when I have 2 hands. Okay, boy, is it hot in here already. We have record-breaking heat. I didn't bring Breezy down here because it's just like an oven in here. And, you know, all my dogs are old, and it's hard for old dogs to cool down, and they don't know that they're too hot until it's kind of too late for them. So we're going to be keeping them inside during the hottest part of the day. And anyway, here we go. I'm going to make some sheaths, put some edges on these things, and really I'm going to try hard to get these boxed up and shipped. Let me tell you this, I do not keep addresses. It's just a thing. You know, call me paranoid, but if I have a whole bunch of people's addresses wrote down and I get in some kind of trouble, let's just say I say something on Facebook that has the thought police come to my house. The fewer addresses I have laying around, the fewer people that might be somehow ensnared in the unpleasantness. And anyway, that's just a thing. I don't hang on to people's addresses. Now, there are some people that, you know, we send things back and forth a lot, and I do have their addresses, and I keep it in my little address book, and even my phone. You know, I don't keep a lot of phone numbers in my phone, because if I were to get in some kind of trouble, that's just, basically, I'm saving people the hassle of perhaps being involved in something that, you know, they have no desire to be involved in. And if you don't think it could happen, there's been people that say perfectly harmless things on the internet and have, you know, these huge investigations come down on them, or their house is raided, and now they've enacted these red flag laws. So you could have a neighbor who doesn't like you, and they could say that you threatened them, and there's the red flag law, and you can't buy a gun. Okay, enough of that. I don't keep addresses around, so if you've bought multiple knives and I keep asking you for your address, that is the reason. I don't keep addresses wrote down or on my, you know, in a notebook or anything like that. I just don't. And that's why. All right, let me get started. Yeah, gonna need a couple of stitches. But I gotta stop the bleeding before I go up to we got a little, what do you call it? Not a doctor, but a nurse, a family nurse practitioner. See if he's in, see if I can get a couple stitches in my finger. Waiting on the thread. I got my hands soaking in some betadine before they sew it up. Well, that's the first time I've cut myself in that shop, so maybe it'll be the last.
She was brown when she got there, so kind of a greenish brown.
Is that Georgina?
That's Georgette.
Georgette?
Georgette. Hey, Georgette. So did you video your...
I didn't. I took a short video while I was in there just with my hand in the betadine tub. So that's it. Got, hold on. Got 6 stitches. There's a pretty big flap of skin laid back, exposing the tendon. And, boy, did it bleed. So anyway, we're done. Today's over. Tomorrow we'll heat treat Nikki's. And I cut myself when I was cutting out a BC Special, because it's my last one, and I'm going to go ahead and start making a BC Special. I'm going to pick out some Beauty Miss wood, and it's going to be a super duper high mirror polished that I'll be asking $285 for. And if anybody wants it for using, I put a satin finish on it. It's, you know, less than $285, of course, for a satin finish. But it's going to have a Beauty Miss handle. I got some real pretty wood, and I've got more nice wood coming. And I think I mentioned already that I ordered steel, 12 more feet of steel. And I'm going to call the neck knife, the original neck knife, I'm calling it the 4-finger. I think I've mentioned all this, but it's been a long time, and a lot has happened since then.
Well, what's really weird is because Beverly said, "Where did Brad go?" And she just started rattling off stuff like, "Did he go to the store? Did he?" And then she said, "Did he go to the doctor?" And I said, "Doctor? Why would you say that?" Because, you know, we go with each other to the doctor. And then she came over and brought the mail. I said, "Okay, well, you jinxed Brad. He's at the doctor's office." And she said, "Why?" And I told her. And she, you know, she was kidding when she said that. And I'm like, yeah, okay, well, that's why you cut yourself, Beverly.
Well, no, I'll tell you why. I don't usually wear gloves, and I wore gloves, and that bandsaw blade reached out, grabbed a hold of my glove, and pulled my finger right into it.
I'm so glad I was not down there, because I bet the blood was just squirting out of your knuckles.
It's all over the floor. So I have officially christened my shop with blood.
This is about a 2-year, once every 2 years.
Every 2 or 3 years. That was funny. The doctor said, when did you have your last tetanus shot? And I thought for a minute. I said, well, I can't remember. He goes, oh, I know. And I was thinking, oh, when? And he goes, today. I thought that was pretty funny.
When you had your last one, when you
Yep.
stuck that piece of steel.
Maybe some of y'all remember when I got stitches in my knee because I walked into a piece. Was it this knee or my right knee? I can't remember. The scar is still there. Was it this knee? I can't remember.
Everybody's looking at your dirty knees.
Why is my knee dirty? My knee's not dirty. It's just hairy. Huh. I can't remember if it was my left or my right. But that was my last tetanus shot, and I actually did video that getting sewed up at the emergency room, and I only put 2 or 3 in that one, huh?
Yeah, that was just a big, deep poke hole.
It was deep.
Bled like a stuck off.
I'm telling you, my floor had blood on it until we moved.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Tomorrow I'm gonna heat treat Nikki's knife and do a little work on that BC special, and
You think?
yeah, I don't know what I may not if my hand hurts too bad. See you tomorrow. I can't remember if I said it in a previous clip or not, but I mailed all 5 knives today. The 3-finger knives and the dinner skinner. I mean, not a dinner skinner. The 4-finger knife and all 4 3-finger knives. And I can't remember what else I was going to say. It was really important. It was life or death importance. Oh well, see you tomorrow.
So you did.
Okay, I remember what I was going to say. I did say that I'm going to be working on a BC special with Pertimus wood. And unless somebody speaks for it and says otherwise, I'm going to make it stainless pens and mirror polish. And, I will have 4 3-finger knives. That is the last of the 1/8 inch that I have until I get my order that I ordered yesterday, and who knows when they'll ship it. So until then, I have enough steel for 4 3-finger knives, and I have 1 cut out, and I'll cut 3 more out tomorrow. And that'll be it for the small knives. I will have 6 dinner skinners that I have steel. I've already got them, scribed out. And that's it for my 1/8 inch. I've got a little bit of 3/16 for the bigger knives, the BC Special and the Texas Rumble and Nest Smoke, the Swamp Rat, that kind of thing. Okay, now that's it. See you tomorrow.